All right, back to Night Sounds. Here we are together again on the radio. Destiny and the FBR is
Hey!
with us. There they are, Malarie and Tim. And you guys are from way out there, man. Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee. I've never been. I feel like it's an aquarium feeling because I've been over there once and the humidity just, I never felt like I was outside. I'm sure you guys are used to that. But to me, I'm either going to write a lot of songs or not write a lot. You know what I mean? It's one or the other. So
Yeah.
it's funny that, tell us about Tennessee. How is it like? Are you from there? Did you grow up there?
I'm not. I'm originally from South Dakota, but I spent a lot of time as a kid in Ohio. My dad was in the Air Force, so we moved quite a bit. And Tim is from North Carolina, so we both ended up here in the last couple of decades. I've been here about 10 years now, and yeah, we love it. It's beautiful. Now that I've seen more of the country, I just got out to California this year for the first time.
Yeah, it's a long way from California.
Yeah.
I literally drove our camper from here to Santa Clarita to mix our album this past spring.
Oh, that's like, yeah, that's like right up with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And-
we spent a month out there, and I will say, like, it's weird. The humidity, you were spot on because it's. I got back and my hair was like way more frizzy after a month gone. So
I'm a road trip nerd. What route did you take to come out?
we went through Memphis, then we hit Little Rock, then we went through Kansas, and then we.
You were on
dropped down
the 40. You were on the 40
yeah,
the
we
whole
stayed on
way.
40. We stopped
Oh,
in the
man.
Grand Canyon and Williams, Arizona for about a week.
We made the stops, like we had to see Cadillac Ranch, and
Oh, nice. Okay.
yeah, we got a lot of pictures there.
We did. We stopped there. We went to Roswell. We went to the Grand Canyon, Williams, Jerome,
Oh, yeah.
Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't just shoot. I was gonna say, man, there's that one part on the 40 where the panhandle of Oklahoma, where it just seems like that state goes on for literally days, days and
I guess it was
days.
Oklahoma. When did we go through Kansas? We went through when we did a road trip to Colorado. So it was Oklahoma, and that was definitely, it felt like days. And then, you finally get to that little bit of Texas, right? That tiny bit. And the windmills start coming in. And I was really excited when we got to New Mexico. I was like listening to Willin', by Little Feat. I had to put on because we were going through, what was it, Tucumcari or one of them?
all those places.
Yeah, so we
Yeah, it was funny. Every time we'd pass through a city that was in a song that we knew, she would make
Like,
a
put it
post on
on.
Facebook and play
Nice.
a song in the background.
I'm that nerd. Just
Nice. No, but you went through a lot of really good ghost towns out there, especially in
Oh,
like
my
New
gosh, we ended
Mexico
up
and Arizona and stuff.
Oh yeah, we ended up literally in a ghost town, like a real ghost town. Jerome.
Arizona.
Oh.
It was. We went.
That's
by-
different.
So
That's
good
unique.
one.
That's
We were
Destiny.
going-
Have you ever heard of Jerome, Arizona before?
I've been to Arizona, but I don't think I've been to Jerome.
It's like
Oh
at
my
the
God, no,
border,
you'd
right?
remember if you went.
I mean, I might have. I went as
You would know.
a kid, with my parents, and we went and saw a lot of stuff. But because of my childhood trauma, I don't remember a lot of shit. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but that's good. Okay.
Right,
I just
sure.
don't remember a lot of stuff. So I tend to think I think I've been there. I've been to ghost towns. I just don't know where I was.
Well, it's
This is like an
where
old-
a lot of hippies are moving to and doing wine. Here's this bunch of pictures of Jerome. I'm trying to find downtown, but it's very colorful. It looks like it's from the 1800s.
Man.
Well,
this.
we were doing some off-roading for 40 or 50 or more miles, and we got to a point we had no signal whatsoever.
We just had to trust the
And
dirt.
wasn't really sure where the heck we were. And then all of a sudden, if we came off this mountain, there's this. As before we got to Jerome, there was this old abandoned mining town with all this rusty stuff, and it was pretty scary. And they had these big signs that say "Do not enter" and all that.
It was
kind of
like
stuff.
the hills have eyes.
Yeah,
you
it was,
know?
and then we ended up in Jerome.
Okay.
And it's like this little Irish town. It's like on the side of a mountain, and it's just it just seemed really neat, And,
Yeah.
but the coyotes, we saw coyotes and pigs. We saw wild pigs crossing
yeah, it
the
was
roads.
wild.
It was crazy.
I think coyotes over here in Pasadena all the time.
Yeah.
They just run through the neighborhood.
Yeah, but that's it, Des. We don't have wildlife. We got peacocks and
we got
and
Bears,
there's weird
hawks.
peacocks in Pasadena. If you guys
Oh
know.
yeah.
Some really
Oh,
rich
that's-
guy in the 1800s brought a bunch of peacocks over and then let them loose. So then, when the sun goes down there, all you hear is ah.
Yeah.
Oh, peacocks are awful. They're
Screaming.
so loud.
Yeah.
The same thing happened in Pasadena with parrots.
wow.
So yeah, there's like
It's not real wildlife, though. I mean,
It's not.
Yeah, bears aren't wild.
we got weird animals are taking over here. I mean, you have that one bear, Destiny, that always likes to go in people's hot tubs. I mean, let's be real there. You know what I mean? But there's this Hulu documentary that came out. I want to show you the trailer about, I guess it's called Monster Inside, and it has to do, correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, it has to do with this Tennessee haunted house in McKamey Manor. Let's all watch it together here. Watch.
Yeah, she's like, oh wait.
I've heard of this.
Very
It's dark.
young.
It's messed up.
I got obsessed with horror. I just think it would be fun to survive a horror movie. But I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
All right, guys, she's doing really good tonight.
What the?
I've always loved haunted houses. Growing up, I loved going to them. It's healthy to be scared.
But an immersive horror experience, you can't compare these things together. They're longer, they're more intense.
There's no topic that's off the table.
Everybody is going to wonder the why. The why is different for every individual.
There are people who need challenges. They need risk.
I don't think that this is any different than mountaineers or people that skydive. I was drawn to it because it was unusual. I thought that this was gonna get me a little bit of fame. But every horror movie has a monster.
I'm the owner and creator of McKamey Manor.
McKamey Manor billed itself as the most extreme haunted house in the world.
Got this, okay? You got it.
I am here because I want everyone to know the truth on Russ.
You made a big mistake.
Russ McKamey aspired to be an entertainer and became the torturer.
You go to McKamey Manor, you might not make it out.
They drug you.
Your hair may be chopped off.
I was like, how is this possible?
It's a straight up cult. The list is long.
There was a $20,000 money prize.
Some people are enticed by that money.
Today's the day for my McKamey Manor tour.
How bad can it be? Let me go see.
The show's never overthrows.
Under the law, even if they have signed a waiver, it's a violation of your consent if that control of your consent is actually taken away.
I started to get some weird feelings from Russ.
You have a tired little puppy here.
And that's when it got violent.
How would we stop him?
Please stop, Russ, please.
Do not come here.
Russ is the great danger. It's not going to shock me if someone dies one day.
Okay, you get it.
Come on in.
You get it. It's the creepiest thing in the world. That took a turn, you guys. Sorry, I should have said parental guidance is suggested.
That's a hard pass for me.
Yeah, that's a hard pass.
I could never do like I'm not.
I got
subject
confused. So
myself to that.
Is this guy like built a haunted house and turned it into a real one? Is that what's happening in Tennessee?
No, yeah, it's straight up.
It
We've heard
sounds
stories.
like
It's
a guy who's like sick in the head, and he found a way to market it in a sense to make money and make it like it's entertainment, but he's really just getting off to it because you got.
It seems more like a serial killer house.
Yeah, it
instead
does.
of
It's like home street.
Where people volunteer to go and pay to go. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, what are you guys doing down there in Tennessee? Sheesh!
Not
I just
bad.
thought you were
Not
like
bad.
were
Not bad.
making good music. You guys are like making torture houses down there.
Okay, wait, hold
No,
on.
we're
Have you
staying away
guys?
from that, dude.
Has anybody been in like one of those fright rooms or scare rooms? Like you got to get
Escape
out
rooms?
or the late.
I've been in an escape
Oh, no.
room.
Oh, Dad, what was it like?
What?
Dad, what was it like?
Oh, the escape room. I thought
Yeah.
you froze because you said it and you stopped. That I was like, are you there?
Yeah,
The escape rooms are not scary. They're more like puzzles. And there's only a few things where you crawl under like a house or something, but it's none of it is you're not going to get hurt. So you don't mind going underneath this house and digging and crawling, but you're figuring out puzzles. You're not going to get hurt. So you're not
Oh,
scared.
okay. It's not like you got like zombies chasing you around with like hatchets and like starting
No.
chainsaws in your face and like.
I mean, I've done like, Halloween Halloween Horror Nights. I've gone to those places. But again, the characters, they can't touch you. So that's that.
Oh,
But
this guy was like straight torturing.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
this
he
is
has
the thing
license to do whatever. It's nuts. Like it's like a whole. I've heard so many people, like, it typically, like, girls' nights or random places, people would be like, have you heard of this McKamey Manor thing? Because, Facebook and the algorithms, it'll pop up on your timeline. And, like, literally last week, somebody was like, have you heard of this? And I'm like, yeah, it's really messed up. And it's like, this dude it's like you said, it's a legal way for him to, like, get a fix on something. And I don't know, like, people that want to go there. I don't do haunted houses. The most dramatic thing we do is interactive Rocky Horror Picture Show, night.
Yeah. And even if someone like gave me permission to do those things to them, I couldn't do those things to somebody. I couldn't water, what is it, like where they put the water in your mouth, the waterboarding or
Waterboarding.
waterboarding.
Waterboarding, yeah.
I couldn't torture someone that way or make them eat weird things. Like I couldn't do that. No. Maybe cut their hair because that's like whatever, it'll grow back. You're not gonna
that's
be
where you draw the line.
traumatized by cutting
That's
your
right.
hair.
That's your line.
Like a standard girls' night, like somebody starts drinking, they're like, "I'm gonna do a short haircut," and here we go. That's normal. That's easy.
That's fine. But
and it's scary for everyone else too in the room. It's like,
right.
Do it.
It's horrible. Yeah.
It's social suicide.
Okay, all I know is that I got to remember when I walk out of this closet that I'm locked in, I can't say McKamey Manor or my Alexa and my Google Home device will hear it, and then the ghosts really start because then you don't even need to say like, Alexa, tell me about this. You just say those words, and 2 days later you're online. And you get an ad for it. Oh, that's the ghost in the machine right there. That's scary stuff.
That's not tech. That's real ghosts.
That's another scary topic.
Yeah, that's a whole other world.
It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I know it's scary to come out of the closet,
everything. See, again, every single time I set myself up for that joke. Literally every time you're on.
Are you actually in a closet right now?
I am literally in my closet right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. He hangs up portraits and his, artwork.
Hey, actually, thank you for bringing that up. Someone finally did. So this is a portrait that hung above my couch in my parents' house in the television room, where I spent lots of time as a young child watching the Transformers and
the
He-Man.
Lots of things hung.
And don't remember.
Is it a Robert Wood painting?
It's not actually. It's a gentleman named James Hosmer who was a neighbor of my parents in the late 70s, and he made this beautiful portrait for them, and I have kept it ever since. So I wanted to show it off to the world in our little show here. So it's nice and reminds me of the beach, which I really love. So thanks, Destiny. Thanks for bringing that up. Finally, you win the prize. I will now buy you a Menchie's.
Menchie's.
There was too many words there. I was like, man, I could play off of this word, that word you just said. I was like, okay, let's calm down.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Well, Malarie and Tim, the FBR, can we keep you till the top of the hour, or do you got to go now?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome. Because I'm gonna tell you guys my ghost story.
Oh, okay.
It's the day I started becoming a believer or a knower.
A knower.
Tim.
Yeah, not a believer.